All right, y'all. So I'm at my mom's house really quick. I'm dropping the baby off so that I can go get some work done. Y'all, I didn't jump straight into the video. I forgot to give y'all a formal intro, but y'all know the vibes. My name is Trish, and on this channel we discuss all things home, all things life, and just all of the things. Let's get into it, y'all. But I forgot to tell y'all, the other day, probably maybe a week or two ago, she was at Goodwill and she FaceTimed me, of course, to see if I wanted these chairs. Let me show y'all the chairs. Let me show y'all the chairs that we can potentially use for Project 2K. Hold on. Look, these are perfect. It's 2 of them. So I'm about to put these in my trunk so that I can take them over to the house right now. So we'll take them in there and then see what they look like. I don't know. Y'all know how I bought that gray couch? I'm steady talking and the mic is not even close to me. I hope y'all can hear me. So these are the chairs that my mom picked up from Goodwill about a week or 2 ago. And I'm about to take them over to Project 2K to see how they look in there. This was, y'all guess in the comments. How much was this chair? Come on, put your guesses in the comment. It was $10, y'all. 10 bucks. And when I looked at it, I think it's from Target. I can't remember. It does need to be a little clean. You see it has like a little stain there, but I do have my green machine, so I will definitely hit it today, as well as the gray chair. That's my only thing. I don't know how it's going to look in conjunction with that other chair that I already purchased. I'm thinking this will add a little bit of elegance just because it has like that tufted look. All right, so I'm thinking it should add something. You know, because I don't want everything to be the same green. Not the same green, the same gray. That won't add any type of like variation to the room, so it'll just feel flat. So I do like that this is a different shade of gray. It's just not the same type of style. This is, I don't even know what style I would classify this chair. But the other one is like a darker gray and it has like cleaner lines. So we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I'm going to take it there now. We'll set it up. And then I have the... What is it called? The tables, the coffee table and the end tables. So when I get there, I want to see how everything looks together. Because when I get there, I'm gonna get y'all opinion on something. Because I'll pick y'all up when I get there. All right, and then my mom she gave me this. She showed me this chair. She has a bunch of stuff in her backyard that she's trying to get rid of, and she also had this chair. And asked me if I wanted it. She has 2 of them, so I'm thinking this will look good inside of the kitchen. I want to have like a little table in there. Probably going to remove this mat, so it'll just be all black. But I just want to have a small table in there so that somebody can, like, you know, sit down and have coffee or whatever. So yeah, this will be perfect. She said she painted it, so I'm probably going to have to go over it again at some point. But yeah, y'all, I was just showing y'all kind of like the style of the chair. All right, y'all, so my mom's house has absolutely everything. I have the chairs. I have the chairs in the car. I'm about to pull off, but she watched my last video. Y'all know how I said my theme for this spring is like eucalyptus and lavender. Look what she has at her house. Lavender. So I can add this into my decoration when I get home. Well, I ain't doing it today, but eventually. So that worked out. All right, let me get over here to this house. All right, y'all. So I just got here, but the door was open. So if y'all see any flies running around, that's what's happening. So try to ignore the flies. But I just got here. Y'all remember when I bought that couch from Goodwill? We have that here. The whole point in today is just to start to try to visualize how the items that we have so far are going to look in the space. So let me move y'all around here. All right, so we have the couch from Goodwill, and then most of the stuff is from Goodwill, honestly. Couch from Goodwill, and then these end tables. This is what I wanted to bring up to y'all earlier. You see this end table here? This is wood, but it seems like it has some type of top. Like, I don't know if this is all like solid wood. So when I first purchased these from Goodwill, the thought process was to spray paint them. To paint them, right? And just go like with a dark finish. But as I'm looking at it, I don't know if I actually want to. It's going to cover up the design that you see on the table, which is fine. Hold on. It's going to cover up the design that is being shown on the table, which is okay with me, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. It's one of those things. I kind of don't want to take away from that original wood because I feel like it decreases the value. But when you're trying to go for a certain aesthetic, sometimes it's necessary. So I do understand that. I just don't know if it's necessary in this situation. But I'm trying to show y'all the plan for this area. That's the goal for today, just to kind of try to like visualize what we're doing for Project 2K. I brought majority of the items. A majority of the larger items are placed in the house right now, so as y'all can see. So I just picked up these 2 accent chairs. Picked up the 2 gray ones. I'm trying to see if y'all can see both of them in the picture. All right, so I picked up both of those gray accent chairs. Let me close the door. Hold on. All right, so we have both of the accent chairs. I'm going to go ahead and clean those today, and then this sofa here. I was thinking when I got these, I was thinking that they would both like go over here and like kind of sit. Like one would go there and one would go here, but I don't know if they are going to look right in the space like that. All right, so let's see. But we can visualize it. We can look. See, I think it's going to impede on the walk space too much. Yeah, that's not going to work. The way I was thinking about it, it won't work, but it's fine to have one over here. That's fine. See, I was thinking it was going to kind of square it off, block it off. No, but that's fine. I will just keep one on one side of the sofa and then the other on the other side. We'll set it up like that. But what I was saying is, y'all see I had this coffee table and 2 end tables. Right now, the other end table is sitting right here with the TV on it. So we're gonna have to visualize it. It should be the other table should be on that side, right? All right, so my thought right now is to paint these tables black. I wanna paint them black, but I kinda don't wanna mess up the integrity of the wood. But as I look at it, like on this wood, there's like, I don't know if I can see it from this angle. I think right here, there was a little bit of bubbling, which made me think this is not like a solid piece of wood. It's like a finish on top. So that makes me not feel too bad. Like sometimes I have difficulty with painting over solid wood because like I said, I feel like it messes up the integrity of it. And I just don't always want to do it. I don't always feel like it's necessary to do it. So that's that for this room. The only thing I'm still going to add, I'm going to get a different light. I'm going to still use this light in this house somewhere, but not in this room just because it's not really big enough for the scale of this room. And then let's go over here for the dining room. I brought this, y'all remember I had this table in my basement. So I'm trying to use what I want to get rid of anyway, but that will work for this space to kind of stay within the budget. Right now, y'all, if I'm being honest, we're doing pretty good. We're doing excellent, actually. Let's go over here real quick. So let's go over the price. So far, the sofa was $30, so that's $30. This coffee table with the 2 end tables were $20, and then so we're at $50. And then these 2 chairs together, are they together or each? I think they were $10 each. So that's 50, 60, 70. That mirror in the corner was free because that came. My mom gave that mirror, and then I believe this picture was $7. So we are at, what was that? 30, 50, 60, 70. 77, and then this was free because this was donated by myself. So right now we're at $77, y'all, and I had originally budgeted for the sofa alone to be $200. So we're doing good with the budget. We're doing good, and this is going to be probably one of the priciest rooms right here. So I'm probably going to have some extra money to do a little bit more. Remember, I was saying, oh my gosh, y'all, I left the door open, and now it's so many flies in here. Lord. I left the door open and now there's so many flies in here. I just counted about 4. So if y'all see them flying around the camera, that's why. So yeah, my thought is for this table, I think it's gonna work because I decided I'm gonna keep the other one. This one, it does fit. Like I still have a nice amount of walk space. I can walk around the table comfortably. Like the chairs can pull out comfortably. Like this one's a little tight, but that's fine. What I am gonna do with this table, I'm gonna take y'all suggestion. Y'all told me to sand it down. So we're gonna sand that down. I'm not gonna do that today. The only thing I'm gonna do today, it's getting kind of late in the day. I'm gonna have to come back probably tomorrow and keep working. but I wanted to clean up some because it's dusty in here, and it's only going to get dustier because, like I said, I'm going to sand this table down. So I'm not even going to waste time cleaning to have to just clean again. So that's the plan for this table. We're going to sand it down a little, a light sand, and then stain it. Because y'all see how it's like a lot of areas where we were sitting has light areas. So yeah, I'm just going to stain it. Probably the same color, just like like a dark mahogany. So we'll go with that. I am going to look for, let me turn the camera around. I am going to look for a area rug for this area. If I decide to paint these tables black, I want to go with a little lighter on the floor, but not too light that it looks dirty if you're walking on it with like sneakers and things like that. But we're going to go a little lighter in here. And then also I still have to get, let me know, y'all. This is what I wanted y'all to chime in on. Because I'm not sure if I want to spray paint this black, but if I do, we're going to go out and get some black curtain rods. So I need to pull my measuring tape out to see how wide, but some black curtain rods so that we can have some drapes for these two windows. And then there's a window over here that I also want to add some drapes to. And then the area rug. That's like the only larger pieces that we still have to buy for this room. And then of course some art for the wall. I forgot to bring, look over here, y'all. I forgot to bring the what was it? A horse or elephant? The lion. Forgot to bring the wall art that I wanted to put right there, but I'll bring that back. It'll probably be in another vlog. But today the goal is to just get these chairs clean. Let me walk to the kitchen so I can show y'all where I'm going to use. This is where I want to use, one second. Oh, the light is right here, sorry. This is where I want to use these two chairs. So I'm still looking for like a little black table that could go here and then just use these chairs. I'm gonna remove these cushions. I just left them on here because my mom said to take them. But I think I'm gonna remove those, and then it'll just be a little table here in the middle so that, coffee or while you're cooking, you can sit down. Yeah, that's how this is gonna function. That's it. I'm not sure if I want to put drapes in here just because it's the kitchen. I don't want it to feel too heavy in here. I may get shades. What do y'all think? I'm thinking shades. I don't want to just have the blinds. Sometimes when you just have, well, a lot of times when you just have blinds, it feels incomplete. So I do want to put some type of window treatment on the wall, but I'm not sure if I want to go with like curtains. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't want to go with curtains. It's too much. Shades would be nice. So I'll take the measurements. Let me do that now and then get busy on these chairs. I brought my green machine, so we are going to get these nice and clean. And this, well, y'all, I'm sure y'all already know, but this table isn't going to sit here. This is just, did I even tell y'all? I didn't even tell y'all. But I had 3 tables I purchased from the Goodwill. Purchased 3 TVs this size, and then there's like 2 smaller ones. But for all 3 of them, they were $67. So like I was saying, I think it was at $77 plus this. It was like what, 77 and about 140. We're all in so far at like 150, just like for this area. And then there's 2 TVs for upstairs. So I think we're doing pretty good. I did buy some stuff for the bedrooms, but we'll do that on another video. I don't want to take up too much time today. I'm just going to clean these chairs. At least those will be clean, so I don't have to worry about that. And then as I'm like sanding and doing other things, I'll cover them so they don't get dirty. All right, real quick, let's just run to the back of the house. I want to show y'all. I'm going to try to insert some clips the night that I picked it up, but it was kind of dark. But just know, on trash days, I'll tell y'all later. Just know one man's trash is another man's treasure. So this table, this is going to be very nice out here. Just kind of ignore the overgrown weeds and things like that. But this is going to be a nice little table that can just, people can dine, enjoy the weather, have some watermelon, some fruit on a nice hot day. But this was free, y'all. Just so y'all know, this was absolutely free in my neighborhood. People put out their trash like the night before, especially things that they want somebody to take. They'll put it out a few days before. So this was out a few days before trash day, but I managed to find this absolutely free, and it's in good condition. I will say I'm gonna have to search for some chairs. I may have to get all new chairs because it may be a little difficult to find matching chairs, but very good condition. Like, I can't complain. I will try to find, or maybe, I don't know. I'll try to find, what is it called, Derek? What is it called? The thing that goes in here? An umbrella for this. Just because it's very open. There's no.
You think the budget allows for that?
That's what I'm saying. I said I can't guarantee it because I wasn't, the $2,000 budget doesn't even include, I'm trying to move this real quick. The $2,000 budget doesn't even include the exterior. This is just like icing on the cake, you know? They didn't ask me to do anything outside.
So you
But
above and beyond for your clients, huh?
yeah, I like, if I see something that works, I'm definitely going to incorporate it as long as they don't mind. But this was here. So I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to make this work because it definitely needs another chair. I would love to have one more of this size. But this looks like something that they sell at like Home Depot, Walmart, something like that. May be able to find it. I don't know if they're going to sell the chair separately, but we'll look. We'll definitely look. So yeah, but the plan for out here, what I will do is I'm going to look for like some flower pots just to put like in each corner. One over there, one over here. Get like a outdoor area rug and an umbrella for this. Just clean it up. But outside of that, that's it. The ask for the 2,000 wasn't even to include this, but just to make it, you know, feel completed and usable. The table, it works. Sometimes that's what I was telling somebody this before. Once you make up your mind that you want to do certain things, what you want to do starts to align. Things start to fall in place. So here we are, our free table. All right, I'm gonna start with the ottoman just in case I jack it up. At least I won't mess up the whole couch. Realize, look, I did the cushions, like the seat cushions, the arms of the chair. This comes off, it unzips. Perfection. So there's a washer and dryer here. I can just throw them in the washer and dryer. But since I already cleaned it, I think for now, no, I'm gonna throw them in the washer. I'm gonna throw these in the washer and dryer because they can be washed. I don't think I'm gonna put it in the one that's here just because like I would have to do probably multiple washes. I might take it to like the laundromat or something and throw it in there. Yeah, but for right now, I'm just gonna stop where I'm at because it's no point. Like I'll finish cleaning this one, but I already did the rest of them. So I will take them all off though and take it to the laundromat and get it done like that. That's perfect though. I love that they come off. So then it's an easy clean, especially like for kids and stuff like that, or just anybody, you know, adults, we spill stuff on the couch too. So it comes off. It's perfect. So I didn't notice that when I purchased it. But yeah, all of them, the seat cushions and the back cushions, they both come off. So this whole couch can be thrown in the washer. Absolutely perfect, except for, you know, obviously this doesn't come off, the arms and the bottom. But yeah, all of this can get clean. Look at the water. Oh my gosh, look at the water. Filthy. But I'm still gonna take it to the laundromat because I'm sure more dirt will even come out. If the wood is this brown, it's more dirt to be found in those cushions. But so far so good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Bringing it back slowly but surely. So now I just gotta hit these like lighter couch. I already sprayed some Folex on that one, and then we're just gonna knock this one out. And then I'm gonna wrap it up today. Just gotta grab some measurements. But outside of that, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Next time I come back, I'm gonna sand that down, the table. I'm gonna look for the blinds and drapes, not blinds, the rods, curtain rods and drapes. Looking for an area rug for under this table. For some reason, I wanna do a circle one, like a big circle, but I'll see what I can find. And then this one, I am going to do how to take the measurements, but probably an 8x10 would work in this area. Probably an 8x10. I'll pull my tape measure out and figure it out. But yeah, we're almost done.
Right. Is it top 5 variables I think about? No. Maybe makes the top 10, but I'm not even sure. Yeah. But that said, I think that what we're trying to get across here is like it is about you and your business model. Like I was just saying, for buying a certain class of property, probably not that important. But as you are formulating your strategy, whether you're picking a market or you're figuring out what types of deals to buy in your market, do some research. You should know what's going on in your market. You should have this information when you're making these decisions, but treat it as a variable like you treat other variables in your underwriting and deal analysis, at least for.
All right, so what I'm thinking is I may not use that coffee table here. Since this chair came with this ottoman, I just may not use it. I could put like a table on this, a tray table on this, just so like if somebody wanted to be able to put a drink down or something. But there's also 2 end tables here. So I don't know if I'm gonna use this coffee table. I may not even use it. So I just switched it around. I put it over here and put the table on, put the TV on here for now, just until, so I could actually see what the 2 end tables look like with the chair. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm just gonna take a rough measurement right now to see how big of a carpet I would need. I want the chairs, both of the chairs on the end to be able to touch the carpet. Doesn't necessarily have to be on it completely, but I at least want it to touch it. So I'm gonna start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, an 8x10 would work. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might come out a little far. I wonder if, no. I'm gonna say a 7x9. A 7 would work this way. So maybe I could do like sometimes the carpets are like 7x10. Or 7, I will keep my eye open for a 7x10, but I'm gonna try to find something. I'm gonna need some wall art for here. Let me show y'all this art that I have. If I spray, I think I am gonna spray paint the end tables. Let me know what y'all think. Spray paint or no spray paint. If I do, I'm gonna do it, if I do spray paint them, they're gonna be black. And then I was thinking about spray painting this border on this thing too. Oh, the same color. Just making it black. Just try to visualize it being hung up a little higher. Let me see. I kind of wanted to put it in the middle there. You see like that little indentation? I kind of wanted to put it there, and I'm thinking of, let me pull y'all over here. I'm thinking of, since the budget may allow putting some of the panel, don't you know, like that wall panel, I'll pop it up on the screen, like the fluted paneling. I may put that here and then put the picture there. I would have to find some different artwork for right here, but that may work. That may work. I'm still trying to visualize this room here. I didn't want this area to take up as much space as it's taking up, honestly. Because you see how this is extending over to right here? Where this indentation was, I was thinking of, so the client also needs like a workstation, a small workstation, just somewhere that a desk can be set up. So I was initially thinking of putting it here. But since this chair and the sofa extend so far over, I may not be able to put that there, or I may have to get new end tables. Like so that I can actually pull this up some, pull this in. Because I only extended them, moved them back some because they were blocking the end tables. It kind of didn't look right without, hold on, let me move y'all. Ugh. They didn't look right. All right, this is better. Let me show y'all what I mean. Like when I put the, this freaking tripod is driving me crazy. All right, so when I put the accent chairs in front of these end tables, it looks a little odd. It looks a little odd. Let's see. I don't know, what y'all think? But even still, I would have to move it down some. I would have to scooch it down a little bit so that a desk can actually fit here. But it may be a little overcrowded. Maybe like a 37, 40-inch desk. I would have to scooch this down some. The end tables honestly might just be too big for this area. They may just be too big for this little section here. Because ideally, they wouldn't extend into this little opening at all, you know. So then I could put a desk there, a picture over top. I could put the fluted panel in there. Decisions. I'm gonna take a few pictures so that I can visualize it tonight, and I gotta sleep on it to see what I'm gonna do. But the living room is starting to take form. It's starting to take shape. It's very minimal. A lot doesn't have to be added in here, just functional. So I'm not looking to do anything too extravagant as far as like decor wise. They just want it functional. So that's why that's going to allow that, hopefully, that we can stay within that $2,000 budget because of those things. I am going to, you know, as far as the finishing touches, I'll put something on the end tables. We'll do like we'll add some throws. The tray table, I'm switching out the light. I'm going to use that probably upstairs in one of the bedrooms. Yeah, but I just want to take it room by room. Although it's like an open concept, it's all kind of flowing together. I just want to focus on one area at a time because then I start to get a little overwhelmed. But yeah, I am done cleaning the chairs. I'm just sweeping up the floor because it's a little dusty. But after I take these measurements, I'm out of here. And then we will reconvene once I have some more updates to this project. Project 2K is slowly but surely coming together. Do y'all see? Don't forget, let me know. Do y'all think I should spray paint the end tables or just leave them brown? Whatever area rug I'm going to try to incorporate in here, I want to bring some color in here. Y'all see it's very gray. I want to bring some sort of color. So it's going to have different colors in the area rug, but I don't want it to be like too light, too dark. And just envision these end tables being black. Let me know what y'all think. Anyway, until next time, y'all. Peace.
You know who it is. Somebody